don't need no break. Okay, 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 okay. Let's play, let's play, let's play, let's play, let's play, let's play. Okay, 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 okay. Let's play, let's play, let's play, let's play, let's play, let's play. I said, ain't nothing but my on my mind. See, we started with nothing, climb, then we climb, then we gonna keep bucking till we finally succeed. I keep them ducking, baby, time after time. I said, ain't nothing but my grind on my mind. See, we started with nothing, then we climb, then we gonna keep bucking till we finally shine. Indeed, I keep them ducking, baby, time after time. I said, it's getting hotter out that flame I came. They try to stop me, straight up block me through that pain I've gained. A newer way, pursue my rays. Look, I don't cry no more. I just load up my mind and let my grind go show. Cause I'm locked in every single day. I be locked in, focused all the way, man. I'm locked in from the time I wake. I be locked in. I don't need no break. Okay, 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 okay. Let's play, let's play, let's play, let's play, let's play, let's play. Okay, 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 okay. Let's play, let's play, let's play, let's play, let's play, let's play. Sorry, ain't no conforming. They'll know when I come for them. They don't know what I'm forming. They get low while I'm soaring. Ain't nothing about abnormal. Low, no, he abnormal. Bad for you, ask for who doubts I shout. I'm asked for you. No debate, I flow grade 8. Luckily, they with me now. Sit back, watch a procreate. I spit raps that'll glow through hate. Stay focused on your biz and don't you ever focus. Stay focused on your biz and don't you ever focus. I'm locked in every single day. I be locked in, focused all the way, man. I'm locked in from the time I wake. I be locked in. I don't need no break. Okay, 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 okay. Let's play, let's play, let's play, let's play, let's play, let's play. Okay, 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 okay. Let's play, let's play, let's play, let's play, let's play, let's play. Okay, I'm locked in every single day. I be locked in, focused all the way, man. I'm locked in from the time I wake. I be locked in. I don't need no break. Okay, 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 okay. Let's play, let's play, let's play, let's play, let's play, let's play. Okay, 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 okay. Let's play, let's play, let's play, let's play, let's play, let's play. I said, ain't nothing but my grind on my mind. See, we started with nothing, then we climb, then we gonna.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Let me get this stuff off the screen because we don't need this till Monday or till Sunday. We don't need this till Sunday. Don't need it till Sunday. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the Sippers Weekly Show. And like we've done for the past 3 Thursdays, we're going to look at our picks from last week. Look at the power rankings based off some of the results of those picks. Then we're going to pick our games for this upcoming week. And we'll, have a little Q&A at the end of the show. But at the end of this show, we will find out the winner of September's Sip the Tally giveaway. And so for those that don't know, for those that are new to here, everybody that got over 4,000 tally points, they're on, well, I got their names down and I put it on a spinning wheel. And I do my thing a little different. You have to survive the spinning wheel. So when the wheel comes up, you don't want your name picked. You want your name to stay on the board. But everybody that got over 4,000, you got one name on there. Well, if you had 4,001 or if you had 20,000, you got one name on there to try to make it as fair as possible. Because if you get a certain amount of points and you just flood the thing, your chances are you win. So at the end, you have to survive the wheel. So I'll spin it, and everybody will see me spin it. And the name that comes up, I'll delete it. I'll spin it again. Name that comes up, I'll delete it. And whoever's the last person standing, I'll get your information and send you your gift in the mail. That's how this gonna work. All right? We cool? We cold but steady? Let me send a few shout outs real quick. What up, 86 Ghosts for being here. Urban Clothes, appreciate you. Melanated One, thank you for coming through. Ashley. Who else we got? King Blaze, D Wiz, Big E, Rave Kingdom in the building. Did I get Ashley? Yeah, I got Ashley. Travis, appreciate you. I know some of y'all coming from watching the long Chalk Talk, and we had good talk, some good and some bad for everybody. We didn't skip over everybody. Even Lamar got a little bit of it. So we kept it as fair and as partial as possible. And everybody that had issues, we talked about. And so my lights dim. Give me 1 second. Gotta brighten this up a little bit. There we go. Now we're good. I was wondering why I was so dark in here. But let's keep going. See who else we got. Anybody else new that I missed? That look like everybody is here. Tila, what's good, Tila? Appreciate you for coming through. And let's get started. Coach out hard level. Oh, the more you have, the faster you lose. Right. So the points have started over. They've been cleared out. I cleared them out doing the Chalk Talk. So let's get started with our results from last week and see how well or how bad we did. Let me get them on the screen before I flip it over. Make this a little bigger. And I should have did it here too, but I didn't. So let's do this then. Let's go week 5, week 4. All right, got my highlighter. See where we at. Let's go full screen on this other one. All right, see if I can get that out of there. All right, we ready to roll. Let's see what we screwed up and what we did good at. So last Thursday, Seattle versus Arizona. We picked Seattle. Seattle won, so that's one for the good guys. And just in case you didn't know, we the good guys. All right, next, Minnesota and Pittsburgh. We picked Minnesota. Pittsburgh won that game. Yuck. Pittsburgh sitting at 3-1 on top of the division. Really sucks that they sitting there. All right. Next one, Washington and Atlanta. Atlanta won. Y'all made me pick against my boy, but he pulled it out because even though he played like dirt 2 weeks before that, he came back and played a pretty good game against the Commanders. And if you want to see some of his best throws from that game, go over to More Sip the Talent. Check out the video I did on Mike Penix. So New Orleans and Buffalo. We all picked Buffalo on that one. Buffalo won. Never mind, because I give away what we were about to do next. Never mind. Cleveland and Detroit. Detroit won that easy. We got that one right. Tennessee and Houston. Houston won. We got that one right. Carolina and New England. Let's see what we got. We got Carolina. And Carolina lost. Big time. So, Chargers and Giants. We got, who we got? We got Chargers, and they won. Did the Chargers win that? No, the Giants won that. I'm tripping. The Giants won that. My bad. My bad. The Giants won that. Giants won that with the rookie quarterback, Jackson Dart, and Malik Neighbors going down. All right, Philly and Tampa Bay. We picked Philly, and Philly won. So we good on that one. Let's see. Rams won that one. We good on that one. San Francisco and Jacksonville. We picked Jacksonville. Jacksonville won. Baltimore, Kansas City. No comment. Chicago and Las Vegas. Chicago won that, and we picked Chicago. Cool. Good job. Good job, Sippers. Good job. Good pick on that. And then what we gonna do with this Dallas and Green Bay? That's a tie. Tie ain't an option. I know one thing, we ain't gonna count that as no L, cause we ain't lose. We ain't win either, but we ain't gonna count it as no L, so we just gonna ignore and act like that game didn't happen. That's what we gonna do. Jets, we picked the Jets and they lost. We picked Denver and Denver won. So let me scratch this Dallas and Green Bay out. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 out of 15. So we were 9 and 6. That ain't bad. That's not a bad week. Not a bad week at all. Not a bad week at all. Not a bad week at all. What up, Raven C? I was trying to get on that beta earlier, but it was tripping. I tried a little later. Let's go to our power ranking so I can get rid of this. I don't need this anymore. All right, here are our power rankings for going into week 5, which starts in about 2 hours. Going into week 5, which starts in about 2 hours. Now, for those that don't know, if you see a red highlighted thing around your team, you were one of the biggest losers of that week. If you see a green highlighted around your team, you're one of the biggest winners of that week. So let's go through it. And the little number beside it means they either stayed the same. If you see a minus, they went down that many spots. If you see a plus, they went up that many spots. So that's how it works. So Saints are still at 32. Saints are terrible. Jets are 31. They went down. Titans at 30. They went down. All 3 of those teams don't have a win. All 3 of those teams don't have a win. 29, you got the Raiders. 28, you have Dolphins. 27, you have Giants. 26, Panthers. 25, Browns. 24, Texans. And the Texans are up 6 spots to get to 24. And that's what we got this week. All right, 23, Ravens, because deservedly so, we suck right now. So there's no news with me projecting that we're a better team than we are, because our record says 1-3. So we 1-3, dog it. All right, 22, the Cowboys. All right, your 2 biggest losers are right there close together. The Bengals at -7, the Vikings at -9, and they're 21 and 20 respectively. All right, 19 is the Commanders, 18 the Cards, 17 Bears, 16 Patriots. One of your biggest winners of the week, and this probably could be some bias, but it's my power rankings, and I do it how I want it. The Falcons up to 15. Broncos +5 to 14. Chiefs +5 to 13. Packers -4 to 12. 49ers -6 to 11. Colts -6 to 10. Bucks -3 to 9. Chargers -5 to 8. Jaguars, your other big winner, +9. Got them up to 7. They're 3-1 as well. And they may be frauds, but right now they're 3-1 as well. It might be frauds though. All right, number 6, Steelers, which I hated even typing this. 5 Seahawks, 4 Rams, 3 Lions, 2 Eagles, 1 Bills. And so the top 2 teams haven't changed in week 1. After week 1, top 2 teams haven't changed. Bills and Eagles. And that's our power ranking for week 5, going into week 5. You agree or disagree? Let me know. Agree or disagree? Let me know. Yeah, I was about to throw about that Steelers one too. I'm hoping for that fast start and that tail off again like last year. That's what I'm hoping. All right, let's do this. I got some. Hold on. I got to put myself up here so y'all can't see everything that's back behind these screens. So I can close that. And this is that week 4. That's week 4, so I can close this one as well. All right. Before we get into our picks, I wanted to show you guys something. Because I had a video that me and OG Deeds talked about doing. Because he looked at something, and then I looked at it as he was telling me about it. And I was like, this makes a lot of sense. But in the process of me doing my regular stuff, because I was going to do it this weekend, somebody else jumped on it. So I'm gonna show it to you if you guys haven't seen it. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. Because I agree with this wholeheartedly. So I wanted to share with you guys and see what you guys thought about it. If I can find it, again. Nope, that ain't it either. What I did was I closed all my tabs right before I went on and just lost everything that I had. I had everything set up. That's why I was late. And I made a mistake and closed all my tabs. And so it went away. Let me see if I could do this. Bear with me. Replies. Yeah, it might be under replies. There it is. I found it. Oh, I had bookmarked it. That's what it is. I had bookmarked it and forgot. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to put this up here. And we're going to listen to it. And I'm just going to tell you beforehand, I agree with it wholeheartedly. I'm just letting you know. I went back and saw this before. I already knew this before this video came out. But I saw it and I was like, well, that's what I was going to make a video on. But, you know, this dude got it. It probably did a little better than I would have did it anyway. So let's go through it real quick. Give him a little sound.
Ravens are 1-3, and they're likely going to be without Lamar Jackson. Let's just call it 2 weeks and predict the remaining schedule from this point on. No Lamar the next 2 weeks. They're going to win versus the Texans, make them 2-3. They're going to lose week 6 home versus the Rams, make them 2-4.
So I agree with that. I think we're going to win this weekend and possibly lose next weekend. Now, we could win both, or we could lose both. But I think win one, lose one is the best case scenario for us in these next 2 weeks.
Or they'll get their bye week in week 7. Now, maybe week 8, Lamar's back. Let's just say he is. They're going to beat the Bears in week 8. That'll make them 3-4. You could put me at quarterback for week 9. They're going to destroy the Dolphins in Miami. That'll make them 4-4. They'll win in Minnesota because they miss Sam Darnold a ton. They got no chance of beating the Ravens, even if the defense is still hurt. Week 11 in Cleveland, 6-4. Week 12 home versus the Jets, 7-4. Bengals the next week, that's 8-4. No Joe Burrow. Then the Steelers, that'll be a tough one, depending on if the Steelers are still doing what they're doing right now. I'm going to go 9-4. Week 15 back versus the Bengals in Cincinnati. No Joe Burrow. Again, 10-4. They're going to rattle off wins in this middle part of the schedule. Then week 16, you get home versus the Patriots. They're going to win that game. Now they're going to be 11-4. Week 17 in Green Bay. I'm going to say they lose. And then week 18 at Pittsburgh could be for the AFC North. And I'm going to say if Lamar's healthy, the Ravens will win that game and win the AFC North, which would make them 12-5, same as last year, and we'd feel a little bit differently about them by the end of the year than we currently do right now.
100% agree with that. How do you guys feel about that? Like I said, when I talked to Deeds about it, then I went back and looked at the schedule after he was telling me, I was like, bro, that makes a lot of sense. And I was going to do a video on it, but like I said, this fella right here beat me to it, so you don't need to. You know, I could just piggyback off what he did because I agree with 100%. And if Lamar's healthy coming out the bye, I feel like that'll happen. If Lamar's healthy coming out the bye, I feel like that can happen. I really do. Now, if he's not healthy coming out the bye, throw this whole video out the window. if 8 not healthy coming out the bye, throw the whole video out the window, and let's start looking at draft picks. So that's where I'm at on that. But let's get to our picks for this week. Get that out of there. Make our picks bigger. Let's see. There we go. Make this a little bit bigger so everybody can see it. All right, we at 200. All right, we ready to get these picks in? I know y'all love doing these picks. We ready to get these picks in. Ready to get these picks in. All right, here we go. We finna get started with our first one, which kicks off at 8:15 tonight. Let's see. And remember, we're doing 1 or 2. The team on the left is gonna be 1. The team I type first is 1. The team I type second is 2. I ain't counting words. I'm just counting numbers to make it quick. I'm just counting numbers to make it quick. All right. So I ain't counting words. So if you put like the Rams, I ain't counting it. I'm just letting you know. All right, here we go with the first one. '49ers 1, Rams 2. Oh, I need to get the time together. And I need to make sure I got it up on the. Yeah, we good. We good. We good. We good. We good. We good. Got 10 more seconds. 10 more seconds. I see a lot of twos. I see a lot of twos. See a lot of twos up there. All right. So that's that one. So we going with Rams. Going with Rams. All right. Second game. Let me get it. Hold on 1 second. Let me get it. Second game. Vikings and Browns. Vikings and Browns. Vikings and Browns. All right, there we go. 30 seconds on the clock. Good. Yummy. We haven't had a proper wired all season. Right. They gotta save all that footage, man. We bad right now. We bad right now. All right, let's see what we got. Vikings 1. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 for the Vikings and 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. So Vikings it is. Vikings it is. All right, next on the agenda. Next on the agenda. Houston and Baltimore. Houston and Baltimore. Get it in. Type. Oh, I left my H off. Left my H off. There we go. 30 seconds on the board. 30 seconds on the board. With sadness. Release wired at the end of the week with sadness. Hey, but the thing is, whether you win or lose, you set a standard. You need to put them out. The losses can be short and the wins can be longer, but still put them out. All right. See where we at. Where we at. All right. Houston is 1, but I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ones. And on the twos, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 twos. So picking Baltimore. Miami and Carolina is the next one. Miami and Carolina. Where is it? There it is. Miami and Carolina. All right, next. 30 seconds on the board. Well, got a lot of Carolinas to start off with. All right. 3-2 in favor of Carolina. 4-2 now. No, 4-2 Carolina. 5-2. 6-2. 7-2. Carolina it is. I was able to count that one. Carolina it is. Next up. I just saw it. There it is. Bam. And come over here. Bam. All right. 30 seconds on the board. Raiders and Colts. 2 for the Raiders, 3 for the Raiders, 4 for the Raiders, 5, 6, 7 for the Raiders. Oh no, them Colts. My bad. Them Colts. I'm tripping. I had my size messed up. Them Colts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for the Colts. 9 for the Colts. 10 for the Colts. Oh, Colts it is. Colts it is. Colts it is. Let's go to the next. Next on the screen is New York Football Giants and the New Orleans Saints. New York Football Giants and the New Orleans Saints. Who that? Les le bon temps roulé. All right, paste. Bam. Go. 30 seconds on the screen. I see some people picking the Saints. Okay. Tank Bowl. Yeah, that look, when you see games like this on the schedule that people like ain't about watching that, they end up being the best games of the week most of the time. They end up being the best games of the week. Okay, that's the time on that one. Let's see what we got. So Ghost kicked us off with 2, which is Saints. Let's go for the Saints first. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 Saints, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Number 1, which is the Giants. So Giants it is. Next up, Jets and Cowboys. Jets and Cowboys. Jets and Cowboys. Go. Spencer Rattler is definitely better than Derrick Leary. Definitely better than Derrick Leary. And Sebastian say 0. 1.5. You must got some rolling papers, Taurus. You put that 1.5 in there. What you about to do? You got some 1.5s. All right, let's see where we at. That was Cowboys is 1, so it looks like Cowboys. Yeah, Cowboys on this one. I only saw 2, 1, 2. So Dallas it is. All right, this will be a good one. This will be a good one right here. The records don't say it, but I think this one will be a good one. And I don't know if y'all know, I watched the game Monday night. I saw Tyler Batty. Still in the league. I saw Tyler Batty get I don't know if they threw it to him or something, but he touched the field for the Broncos. Broncos 1, Philadelphia Eagles 2. Time starts now. Oh, you going for the tie? Okay. I got it. I see what you did there. They're like all Eagles so far. All Eagles. Yeah, Eagles got one of the best receivers in it. They probably got 2 top 12, top 15 receivers and don't even use them because they don't have to. Mr. Loop from the plane, baby. Mr. Loop from the plane. Yeah, I just got something in my Delta thing that said that I guess you know how you have the movies on Delta. They're gonna start having YouTube on there too. So when y'all take y'all flights, watch some videos. When y'all take y'all flights, watch some videos. Especially if you fly Delta. I got it in my email today saying that YouTube gonna be part of their something. Let me see. I tell you real quick. So you get all kind of information over here. YouTube now on Delta Sync. That's what it says. YouTube is now on Delta Sync. And it's a picture of a man sitting in his seat watching YouTube on his screen, headrest screen. I mean, so just so you know, if you fly a lot, Mr. Luke, you ain't got to miss no streams now on that plane. You don't have to miss no streams. But we got Philly in this last one. Let's go to Tennessee and Arizona. Let me grab that one. Oh, the Biscoff cookies. Yes, sir. Yeah, the Biscoff cookies be the death for me. To the point where I done found them in the grocery store or in Walgreens. I go get them. I go get them out of Walgreens or the grocery store. Now I haven't gone and gotten them lately because I'm trying to unbig my back a little bit, which is I am doing. But the Biscoff cookies be the bomb. They be the bomb. All right, go. Titans cards. Titans cards. I hadn't checked yet. B. The cards good, Kwame. The cards I got a decent team. Check that roster. That card got a decent team. What up, Clyde? So it looks like we got a lot of twos on that one. So Arizona it is. Next up. Now this will be a good one as well. So even though we got some buys this week, we got hit with a couple good games on paper. We have a couple of good games on paper, even though the buys start this week. There we go. Buccaneers and Seahawks. Time starts now. Seahawks, 3 for the Seahawks. Uh-oh, Bucks have jumped out. 4 for the Bucks. 5 for the Bucks. 6 for the Bucks. 7 for the Bucks. 8, 9, 10, 11. Nerone, stop. Nerone. God damn, dog. What is we doing? Have some decorum. Now I got messing up my count now. But ask them kids in my class, you make me work harder if we got problems. Make me work harder, we got problems. Sebastian 2, Kwame 2. So that's just 5 twos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 big cuz. Hold on. 6 big cuz. Shit. I done messed up now. He done messed me up. Hold on. Let me take his stuff out. Cause I can't see it. It's messing me up with all the ones in there. Hold on. I'm gonna time him out for 1 minute so I can count them ones. Now, okay, now I can count them now. So I'm still gonna add his 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 ones. All right.
You locked in.
6 ones.
Keep staying locked in.
4, 5. So the one still won. It was 6 ones. Okay, the one.
Donation.
Let me hit these real quick. Where my thing at? D Wiz hit the gold tier. Appreciate it. And then B just dropped the 5. Say, I'm just getting some points. Hey, you get points by chatting, not watching. I don't think you give you that many points watching, but it give you a few. But you get points by chatting, donating, super chats, but just mingle. That's all I say. Even if you don't donate or do whatever, just mingle so you can get you some points. Because some people get them just off of conversating in the chat. And that's what the chat's there for. Conversate about what I'm talking about or what y'all talking about. It really don't matter at some point. But if you really want me to know what you're talking about, super chat or some sort of make noise and it'll draw more attention. All right, where we at? Detroit, Cincinnati. Do I need to put this one up here or are we just going to go with number 1? Because the lines are 1. I'm going to put it anyway just to see. I'm going to put it just to see. Not the Dr. Umar. Yeah, I went back to the Dr. Umar. I had the Dr. Umar first. I just went back to it because the points are for I'm going to give away a item that I have here in my Ravens gifts that I buy at the beginning of the season. And so I'm going to raffle that off at the end of this show, Mr. Luke. So you'll actually see the first raffle but at the end of this show. The twos got to be trolling, right? Got to be. Got to be. I didn't see no twos. I don't even see no twos. I don't even see no two. All right, so Detroit it is. All right, next we almost through. We got three more. Washington and is Jaden coming back? I know a lot of y'all kind of keep up with the Commanders a little bit. Is Jaden back this week? What up, Yamil? What's good? What's good? What's good? So on this one, we got Commanders 1, Chargers 2. Your time starts now. Commanders 1, Chargers 2. 1, 2. Good job, Mike. Good job, Mike. See, Mike said the move. Mike know how to come in the chat. Mike know how to come in the chat. Now that's how you show up. That's how you show up right there. All right, time. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ones and twos. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 twos. So Commanders it is. Even though I think the Chargers gonna win, but we're going with the majority. We're going with the majority. Going with the majority. All right, we got New England and Buffalo. That is Pats 1, Bills 2. Pats 1, Bills 2. What up, God's favorite? Pats 1, Bills 2. I'm just gonna go ahead and click Bills. I just click Bills. Now go ahead and start this last one. The last one is Kansas City and Jacksonville. All right, stop. That's enough. We don't need no more. That's it. Quit. I believe in May. All right, the last one, Kansas City versus Jacksonville. And I think Jacksonville has the better record right now, but I feel like them cats in the red about to get on the roll. I just feel like them cats in the red about to get on the roll. I'm going to pick one. Tie game like tonight. All right, that's the last one. Let's count them up and then we good. Count them up, then we good. Let's see. Kansas City was 1, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 ones and 1, 2, 3, 4. We need somebody to break the tie. We need somebody to break the tie. We need a 1 or a 2 from somebody. We need a 1 or a 2 from somebody. Yeah, I think they do that they use player safety because they don't want you to play 6 quarters a week. God's favor broke the tie. Jacksonville it is. We're going out on a limb and say Jacksonville now. We went to majority. So let me show y'all the picks. It's the sheet. It's our sheet right here. Oh, wrong. That's our sheet. I forgot that was over there. That's our sheet. Rams, Vikings. Now remember this Vikings and Cleveland game is early in the morning. It's in London, I think. We got Ravens, Panthers, Colts, Giants, Cowboys, Eagles, Cards, Bucks, Lions, Commanders, Bills, Jaguars. That's where we at. So that let me save this with changes to October because we're in October now. There we go. Got it saved. And so we'll have it in hand for next week. All I gotta do is print it out. All right, get me back up here. So it's that time. So we'll do, what y'all want to do first? Y'all want to do the wheel first to see who won the tally points, or y'all want to do the Q&A? Wheel or Q&A? Which one? Let me know right here in the chat. Wheel or Q&A? Which one you want to do first? Screenshot for parlay. Wheel. All right, we like wheel it is then. Wheel it is. Let me get the wheel on up here. So remember, up one Q&A. But wheel look like the one. Wheel looks like the one. So going back here, let's go back here to full screen. Can I get in here some? I put me over. Nope. Put me, where am I? There I go. All right, so this is how this works. This is how this works. If you wasn't here earlier, when you're not, you don't want to see your name pop up. You don't want your name to pop up. You don't want your name to pop up. That's the thing here. You don't want your name to pop up. You want to be the last person on the wheel. This is a survivor wheel. You want to be the last person there. So this is how this works. What Mr. Loop say? The kicker is out there. Oh, hey, it's like sudden death. It's like sudden death. Like sudden death. All right, but this is how it is. So when I spin it, if your name pops up, you're eliminated. These are the names on the wheel. O.J. Pimpson, Ravenville, Paradox Wheel, Blackula, Big E, I. Horace Torres, 86 Ghosts, Heather McCubbins, Chris M., Urban Closer, Donovan Carter, Killer Cam. Those are the names on the list. So here we go. First one. Donovan Carter is eliminated. Take him off. Delete that line. And we go. All right, here we go. Next name. O.J. Pimpson. Deleted. Eliminated. Next up. I. Horace Torres. Eliminated. Next up. Rave Kingdom. Big E3. Eliminated. Next, Paradox Wheel, eliminated. He said that's cap. Next up, Blackula. We got Chris, Urban Closer, Killer Cam, Ravenville, 86 Ghosts, and Heather left. Heather eliminated. $86 Ghosts eliminated. Got 4 left. Urban Closer eliminated. Got 3 left. Ravenville eliminated. Got 2 left. Chris and Cam. 2 left. Chris and Cam. And Cam eliminated. You're a winner. You're a winner. Let me see if I can make this bigger. Winner, chicken dinner. You see the one name that's right above my head that's left? One name. And I don't know. Okay, so, and this quick list story real quick. Quick list story. So Chris is your winner. Congrats, Chris. I don't know where she at. She normally don't miss streams, but we'll take care of it. It is what it is. And I do it like that so everybody can see me spin it and that's where we at. So quick story though. We were in the Chalk Talk. You know, I did the broadcast, not the broadcast, the live streaming of the Chalk Talk after I chopped it up. And I mentioned that I would be doing this at the end of this stream. She was like, well, no need to spin the wheel because I already won. Lo and behold, look what happened. Look what happened. So she'll be ecstatic once she find out she won. She probably doing something, but she'll be around soon to know she won. So congrats, Chris, on winning the first September. And when I see her, I'll get her information to get it, you know, shipped to her or whatnot. So Chris is your September winner. I reset the points earlier today, so if you check your points, they're probably back low. And just build up, get up. You know, get over that number. You get your name on there, and you get one of these gifts that I have over here to my right. I appreciate y'all. So Chris is a winner. When you see her, when she come back, congratulate her. But let's see what's next on the Q&A is next. Q&A is next. So we got 13 minutes of Q&A. 13 minutes of Q&A. If you have a question, this is the way you need to address it so I can see it. Q, then whatever your question is, so I'll know to go in it. Then I just type some letters in that ain't a real question, but that's yours need to have Q, then go. And so we got 12 minutes of questions. Oh, that was a winner chicken dinner. Winner chicken dinner. Winner chicken dinner.
I got you, homie.
Winner chicken dinner. Congrats. Winner chicken dinner. Well, probably not no chicken dinner, but you know, it is what it is. B say, can we switch to Octa? Okay, yeah, you did right there not to reply while you was driving. You did right. Not to reply while you was driving. You did right. And you did say it. I got a question. So you probably was listening while you was driving. Did you do a dance when I called your name? She probably was listening and driving. All right. Got our first real question from Kwame. No, B. First real question from Kwame B. You think Jair gets a start this week? See, Marlo is. Let me go back and look at this list. Hold on. That's a good question. Let me go back and look at this list. Where is this? Let me pull this list up because I saw it earlier. The hurt list, the injury report. Let me go back and look at that. Bam. All right. So Marlo didn't practice. Awuzie didn't practice. Oh, yeah, Awuzie and Marlo didn't practice today. Yeah, he probably playing. Cause his name ain't on here, is it? Is his name on here? Yeah, he probably playing. I think he played this week, Kwame. Yeah, especially with Awuzie and Marlon. And Kyle didn't practice. Yeah, he probably playing this week. And Big Cuz say he been practicing as well. So yeah, he probably playing. Next question. From Big E. Will the Ravens actually fire someone soon? No. N-N-O. Nada. If it happens, it'll be I wish DNP staff did not pod. That's pretty good. But no, I think if they do something, we would have to lose these next two games. Because like I said earlier, even with I didn't say it, but the other guy said it, but I thought it as well. We go 1-1 these next 2 weeks, I feel like a run is coming. And that's gonna save him. Because he gonna be like they started off 1-2 and 6 and 1-3 and he got him turned around. It's the greatest coaching job since bread been white. You know, bread been white forever. Well, at least the bread I know. So this run gonna save his job. So they ain't gonna fire nobody. All right. So God's favorite had a question. He says, if Henry and Hill combo, I'll tell what we're gonna do. Run versus pass. Is Harb's excuse for Keaton not to be playing a mute point? If you feel like Hill and Henry is the reason Keaton not playing, yes. I don't feel like Hill and Henry have anything to do with Keaton not playing. I think Rasheen Ali has to do with Keaton not playing. Because Rasheen played most special teams. And they don't want to activate 4 running backs. Well, 4 tailbacks because, Zaire Mitchell Palin, however you say his name, is technically a fullback. And then Ricard come back, he'll be a fullback as well. So I think Keaton has the issue going up against Rasheen Ali. Because Rasheen Ali played most special teams than him. Even though that shouldn't matter. Because I want to see Keaton too. But I'm trying to put some logic behind what John doing. All right, another one from Big O. Says, how do you think Flock Nation will react if D Hen don't have... Boy, flipping tables, flipping imaginary tables. Everybody would turn into Rave Kingdom right before he got banned. Everybody would turn into Rave Kingdom before he got banned. But everybody had a different hashtag. Well, the hashtag will be probably Fire Harbs. It won't be hashtag Ben Cleveland. It'll be hashtag Fire Harbs or hashtag Fire Todd Monkey. All right, Moggs. I don't remember that name before, so welcome, Moggs. I haven't noticed that name in the chat before. But it says, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Must have deleted it. I don't see it no more. Did it get deleted? Let me see. Hold on. I don't see it no more. I see it on this screen, though. I'll answer from this screen over here. I see it over here. It says, what defensive-minded coach would replace Harbs if he's canned next year? What we talked about earlier. I would like Flores. I would like Flores. That, in my opinion, I would like Flores. All right, the next one is from Mike M. I gotta check both sides now because some of them not showing up for some reason. Oh, I hit on the wrong thing. That's why. That's my bad. I hit on the wrong thing. So now I should see all of them now. Okay. So that's why yours went away from me, Mars. I hit on the wrong thing. That's my bad. Players mess up. So next one is from Mike. He says, Trent or Jay Higgins next to Teddy with roll out. Yeah. God, you got me with that one. I would say you gotta start with Trent, but put him on a short leash. Because if you go Jay Higgins and Teddy, there's no speed out there. None. 0 speed. And whoever play tight end for them could probably have for real mismatch. That's because the only speed out there is Trenton. All right, got one from Mr. Loop. Says, behind this week, do the work. Did Keaton get activated for this week? Heard talk, but nothing official. Well, he's not been inactive. I mean, he's not been hurt or anything, but we won't know if he's inactive till an hour and 30 minutes before the game. So he's not hurt. He's healthy. He just losing the numbers game right now to Rasheen Ali. But he's definitely healthy. But we won't find out if he's active for the game until an hour and 30 minutes before game time. Got one from Matt. It says, do you think Harbaugh is hindering players' development? Yes, I do. Because the guys that are not developing at a fast enough NFL pace, they get extra time. They get an extended, well, no, because that might make somebody mad. They get extra time to develop, whereas people that probably should, be in those spots when those guys show that they ain't it, they just get to sit there. And we don't know if they're good, bad, or indifferent because they just sitting there. So yes, he does hinder players' development with that doghouse mentality that he has. And I mean putting people in the doghouse, not saying like nothing crazy. Just mean, the doghouse. That. All right, next one from Mark says, how can us public investors get Lamar to operate the West? We can't. Only coaches. Only coaches. Only coaches. Because he can't go in there and say, hey, I'm running this, and that. He can change some plays at the end, at the line of scrimmage. But just as far as walking under the look, we run the West Coast. And none of y'all can do about it. That can't happen. All right, from God's favorite, Lamar has all the leverage because of his contract. Do you think he uses his leverage to either get Harbaugh fired or make changes to the O-line? No and no. Because as much as he may want to do that, I don't see Lamar being that kind of dude. I just don't see him being that kind of guy to walk in and say, hey, you need to do X, Y, Z. I feel like he'll leave before he try to demand people to do something. I feel like he'll get out of Dodge before he go in there demanding, hey, you need to get this guy. If they ask him, hey, who you want, like they did with Odell and D-Hop, but as far as him going in there, like, look, this was gonna happen. It's either this or me. I don't think he'll do that. Even though he may need to do that, but booty cannon. He may need to do that, but I don't think he will. They band ready for the season? Wow. Wow. Nasty work. Nasty work. So wait a minute, Ray, you got banned again? Oh, you talking about the first time? Oh, yeah, talking about the first time. That was the first time. It wasn't recently. It was the first time. So I think he's straight now. That's one of the reasons why he changed his name. We thought you got banned again. My bad. Hey, so with that being said, man, yeah, I'm gonna roll. Got about an hour before the game come on, so I'm gonna find something to eat and start working on this preview video. So if you like the video, we gotta do the likes. Like goal. See, y'all almost let me forget. You almost let me forget. How many likes we got? We only got 39, so I'll give you 50. Hold on, I'll give everybody 50. Let me get to it. I give everybody 50. Bam. And bam. All right, so everybody just got 75. You got your 75 like goal and got your 50 like goal. So that should get everybody that has points a nice little start to the month. Again, Chris don't have what social media you got, Chris? Because I gotta get an address or something to send you this. That's what I got to do. She says she don't have social media, but I gotta find a way to get her info so I can send her gift. Chris, you still in here? Discord. Okay. There we go. We can do it over there. There we go. Look at you. There we go. Discord. I forgot about Discord. Just that fast. And we should be good to do this.
Who is this?